everyone, and welcome back to a brand new speed build. Today I have an autumnal family home for you guys, and I'm so excited to share this because even though we're more than halfway through October now, I feel like only now has it like truly been the time to share this, because I don't know about you guys, but the last like week I've really started to feel the fall vibes, and mostly just because we had really warm weather until like 2 weeks ago, and now it's still kind of warm. It's not like as cold as it usually is, but it's starting to get a little bit colder. The leaves are, turning all the beautiful colors and everything, and it's getting dark early now, so the fall vibes are here, and I'm so excited to share this because I built this in the beginning of September, not gonna lie, and I was gonna post this earlier, but then there ends up being a nursery in this house, an infant's room, and I wanted to wait for the Storybook Nursery kit to come out, which we got in the middle of September, so I had to push it finishing the build, if that makes sense, until then. And then I've been busy doing other stuff, but I'm sharing it now, better late than ever, and I am so excited because I absolutely adore this house. I feel like it's really cozy, and that was the entire point of this, obviously, but it's really cozy and it's really fall vibes, and I'm so excited to share this. I really hope you guys like it. But yeah, so like I mentioned, there ends up being a nursery in this house, but it also ends up being a room for two parents and also a toddler's room. So I was thinking it's a pretty young family living here. I was going to add like a kid's room at first because I felt like the kids would probably have a lot of fun during like Halloween and stuff, but I just didn't. I don't know why. I just felt like this type of family, or like this family that would be living here, would have like younger children, and so they do, and I really like this entire house. When I tell you that this is an autumnal family home, by the way, I've had to re-record the intro like 15 times because I keep saying autumnal instead of autumnal, and that's just because I don't know why. It's a really hard word for me to say, and I don't know why. Just autumnal doesn't make sense, and I could call it like a fall home, but that also doesn't make sense. Or I mean, it does, because fall is autumn, but autumnal, and I usually say autumn instead of autumn, and then I can't say autumnal because that's just weird. Anyways, sorry, that was me going on a side quest and a half, but anyways. So if I accidentally say the wrong thing sometime during this build, if I say autumnal, don't point it out, okay, please, and thank you. I'm trying my best over here. But when I say that this house is very autumnal oriented, I mean it. I went all out for this, and I know that it might not be practical in some ways, because if you download this, you would probably like to play with it in other seasons as well, right? But I usually beforehand, when I've done autumnal family homes, or any type of Christmas family home or something like that, I try at least to make it so that you can play in it any type at any season. But with this one, I was like, I just want to kind of go ham with the autumn decorations that we have, so that's kind of what I did, and I hope you guys don't mind. You will see there are pumpkins everywhere because I love pumpkins. I love them, and I'm a basic white girl, and I like a pumpkin spice latte. Okay, just leave me be. Well, here they're not called pumpkin spice latte, they're just called pumpkin lattes. But they're really good. I wish I wasn't such a white girl sometimes, but I truly am, and it's fine because I'm so white I look like a ghost, so I don't mind. But anyways, I put pumpkins everywhere because I love them. I put candles everywhere because that's something I do in every single house, to be fair, but just the cozy vibes. And then what I think will be maybe the most out of pocket, not a pocket thing, but the thing that you might be yeah, I'm gonna have to change that, is the curtains. Because we have these curtain from Seasons, which are my favorite curtains in the entire game. You might have noticed because I use them in every single build, and usually I just use them in the default white swatch because, what else would I use them at? They do have some really pretty, they have a gray swatch, a purple swatch, they have some ombre blue swatch, and I think maybe another one, they have a green, a black. I use them in kind of any type of a room because they're pretty versatile, and they come in a 1-tile window, 2-tile window, and a 3-tile window, wide ones, so they're just very useful and functional in every single type. But they also have some weird swatches, and when I'm saying what I'm talking about when I say weird swatches is this one particular swatch that has some fall leaves on them, which, when would you use that normally? because I don't know about you guys, but we don't change the curtains depending on the season in my house. Maybe that's a very American thing to do. I feel like people in America, at least from what I've seen, they go a little bit more like all out for like specifically Christmas and like spooky season when it comes to decorations, because we don't decorate for spooky season here or fall at all. Yeah, no, not at all. Christmas, yes, but not as badly as it is in the US, at least from what I've seen. Plus in Sweden we have like other Christmas decorations. Like we have more traditionally Swedish ones, if that makes sense. Like we put up lights in our windows and stuff like that. Just I think that originates actually from Sweden being a very dark place during like winter, because we're so far up north. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, so like I don't know about you guys, but we don't change our curtains depending on the season. But for this one, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use them. This is the one time I have an excuse to use this swatch, and so I did. And I really like it because they have like a base, like the base color is like a creamy kind of yellowish swatch, which I wish that like that those curtains came with a cream swatch, but they don't. So I usually like always just use the white one, but I wish they had a cream swatch because I love cream curtains, and I don't know why. I have cream curtains in my room as well. Sorry if that sounded weird. I just looked over to them for no reason at all. But I love me a cream curtain. They look so good, and we have a couple of good ones in the game, but I wish the ones from season also had them because I love those curtains. But anyways, I'm talking way too much about some curtains, but I felt like I wanted to mention it because that's probably the thing you would be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna play in this in like summertime, because you probably don't want fall leaves on your curtains. But otherwise, I think I like mostly kept to just, you know, basic house things. I don't know. But I kept the color scheme kind of fall-ish. Like I tried to keep it pretty warm, and like some oranges and yellows and reds and stuff like that, just again for like the fall colors, you know. I don't know, I think those colors are mostly just because of the colors of the leaves during this time of year, but you know. Also, I'm so sorry if you live in like the southern hemisphere of the world where it's currently spring, if I'm correct, like in Australia, in other countries. I don't actually know what countries are in spring right now. I just know that Australia is, and I'm pretty sure South Africa as well, and obviously like New Zealand and like all of those, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry if you're from a country that is... Actually, let me know. If you're from a country where currently it's spring, let me know, because I genuinely have no clue. I just know that where I live, we have very much like the seasons that it's supposed to be. Like I get snow during winter and stuff like that as well. And that's just because I live very far up north, so it would make sense. But anyways, let me know. Is it fall where you're living? But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry if you are currently in spring and you're seeing this. I apologize, but you know, I feel like you guys must be so irritated that the entirety of the world is so like fixated on it being fall right now, and you're just like, guys, it's not, it's spring. I love spring though. It's like I think it's my second favorite season. It's fall first and then spring. But anyways, I'm so sorry. I don't know actually if I had anything else really to talk about in this video, or like I have things to talk about, but I don't know if like with the build. I did use a lot of things from seasons and the Halloween pack, the spooky season, what is it called? Spooky day? The spooky stuff pack. I don't know what it's even called because I don't use it. I think it's the least used pack in the entire game overall for everyone, because you can only use it once, you know, a year, once a Sims year, and once a year in real life, because I don't play the game, you know, I only build. So I'm not gonna use like spooky day things. I think it's called spooky day, right? I think so. I don't actually know. The spooky game pack. No, it's not a game pack, it's a stuff pack. And it was one of the first ones, so it doesn't have a lot of things and it's weird things. But either way, I used some things from that one. And if you don't have it, don't stress it. Like, you can probably download this anyways and it will be fine. It might just replace those items with some like season ones. But like the carved pumpkins, stuff like that, I think are from Spooky Day and some other like pumpkin stuff and stuff like that. But I tried to not make this Halloween oriented. There are some Halloween things, again, some like carved pumpkins and stuff like that, but not a lot, just because when I built this, it wasn't near Halloween yet, and now it is. I've even been to a Halloween party already. So, to be fair, we were very early with that one. But yeah, either way, I used some like cards from seasons that like the kids can make, which, looking back at it, obviously there are no kids in this household, but I was thinking that maybe the toddler did them, because they can still draw. Toddlers can still draw, maybe not as well, but they can still draw. But I used some cards from seasons that are like, and I used the like fall or spooky day swatch because they're just so cute, and I don't usually have an excuse to use them, but now I do. And I think the ones I use are actually from the debug menu, because those are the ones that the kids can make at the crafting table. We do have some other ones just in the like default build category, catalog, whatever. Those aren't like, they don't look like hand drawn, if that makes sense, and I prefer to use the hand drawn ones because they're so cute. But yeah, other than that, I don't know if I have anything else to mention. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, actually, I do. I'm stupid. Like I mentioned before, there is a nursery, and like I mentioned also, I really wanted to use the new storybook kit, which I did, and you might have seen I did post a short of me building a nursery with it. So I've already used the storybook. It's because of the story and book, like the B in the book. It just made spooky day. It just makes sense, I don't even know. Anyways, I'm a little out of it. I'm a little tired. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the storybook nursery kit. I really like it. I wanted to use it for this one because I felt like it would be really cozy, and I did. And the nursery is really small, but I tried to use as many things as possible just because I really wanted to show it off, and I just really wanted to play with it. I will say that my favorite thing about that entire new, actually I have a couple of favorite things from that entire new kit, but one of the favorite things is the wallpaper. It is such a gorgeous wallpaper. I use it in the nursery, and it's so pretty. It looks like a painting, and it's so adorable, so pretty, and I just chef's kiss, honestly. And then another thing that I really love from that kit is the new little like plushie, because we've been getting a few new plushies in the game, which I love because I use them in children rooms and like, I don't know, other rooms, like children rooms, toddler rooms, infant rooms, kids rooms. I use them all the time, and like throughout, if I'm doing like a house for children, well, not for children, but where children are, if that makes sense, where they live. Why can't I speak? Dear Lord. Where children live. I like to put like, some like stuffed animals or like plushies in like maybe the living room or something like that, because that's very realistic, at least for me. So we have a new one, and the swatches on that one is gorgeous. I used a swatch I think I used it twice from what I know, but I used it twice, but I used it in like a couple of different swatches then, and one of them has like this I don't know, like this orange kind of like vest on it, I think, or something like that, and it worked perfectly for the whole like autumn theme, and it was so cute, and I love it. So I used that, obviously, and then I used some other things from that kit, but oh my god, I love the infant's room, it's so cute. But yeah, otherwise I don't think there's anything else. Not that I remember. Not that I can remember right now. Because I am so tired. Like, I'm not really tired. I'm just kind of out of it. I just got back from the gym because somehow I'm a gym person now. I'm a gym girly. And I don't know how this happened. But here I am. And I just got back from the gym. And I've been so very productive today. Like, I cleaned my room. I went to the gym. I did some work on like my save file. I've been editing. I've even like had time to play games with my friends, and like I've done a lot of things, and so I'm kind of tired, but not really. But I'm just like, my brain isn't all here, When is it ever? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about when it came to the build. I don't think so. I think I've already said this like 4 times now. I'm telling you, my mind is not all here. I will say, currently I am sitting, because I just got back from the gym, and I took a shower as soon as I got home. I'm currently sitting in like a pair of tights and my comfiest like oversized knit sweater, because I just wanted some comfy clothes after my shower. obviously, but it also fits the fall theme. And then I also have some candles lit right next to me, and it's just such a fall vibe in here, and it's perfect for recording this voiceover. None of you care, but you know, if you've been here before, you know that this is what happens. I start ranting about random things. But yeah, I'm so comfy right now. It's so great. But I am looking forward to finishing this voiceover, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just watch Castle, because I finished watching The Rookie, and I think I talked about this. I know I've talked about it probably, that I was watching The Rookie, and I finished watching it, and I'm so sad because I just want new episodes. And I can't watch it as it's coming out because it doesn't send here. Plus, I like to binge watch, so like I need the entire season to watch it at once, you know? So because Nathan Fillion is obviously like the main character of The Rookie, you got me thinking of Castle, because Castle is one of my favorite TV shows ever. I love Castle, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch Castle again. So that's what I'm currently doing, because I needed like a new series to watch, because I don't watch series as they coming out, and I like watching ones that already have like 5+ seasons preferably. So by the way, if you have any series recommendations, let me know, because I'm in desperate need to watch new ones. But I was like, Castle has what, I think like 9 seasons or something like that, and it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and I haven't watched it in like a year, so I might as well start again. It's almost getting to the point of the year where I'm gonna start rewatching Criminal Minds, because I do that like the once or twice a year, and I love Criminal Minds so much. I know all the episodes by heart, but I still love them. I still love it so much. And I know this is the time of year where everyone is watching Gilmore Girls, which is so fair, because Gilmore Girls is the most fall vibes ever, and I love Gilmore Girls. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time as well. But I watched it not too long ago, and so I'm not really in the mood to. So I'm not watching it right now, and I'm kind of sad because it is truly fall vibes. But again, I didn't watch it too long ago, and that's a show I can only watch like once a year or something like that, because otherwise I just get irritated. Because don't get me wrong, it's a really good show, and my irritation does not come with like how it's made. It comes with the characters' decisions, especially like Rory. I used to love Rory like as a kid, or the first time I watched it, I wasn't a kid, but I was like 12 maybe when I first watched Gilmore Girls. I loved Rory because I could relate to her a lot. But then as I've gotten older, I'm like, you're stupid. Not actually stupid, but like she doesn't make the greatest decisions, and it makes me a little bit mad that the writers decided to go that way with her and stuff like that. I'm not gonna spoil it if no one has watched it, but I highly recommend that show, by the way. But yeah, it just and then also I'm the type of person, I don't watch shows. if I've already watched it once, I don't like watching it if like there's like two people have really good chemistry and like you know they're gonna get together at some point. I don't like watching it when they're not together, because for me it just I get mad. Not like it's fine if they're not together, but it's if they're with other people, it just feels wrong, you know. Which like I guess like that, you know, that's life, but also it's so annoying. It's kind of like, I feel kind of safe spoiling this. If you haven't watched Friends and you're planning to, close your ear holes. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's kind of like whenever I watch Friends, which I need to rewatch Friends now, because I haven't rewatched Friends in like 4 years. It's been a very long time, but I used to watch it like 3 times a year for about 5 years, so I know all the episodes there again, but or there as well. But it's kind of like Friends, where I don't watch it until Monica and Chandler like gets together. I like will usually watch like maybe for the first 2 seasons, and then skip over until this season they get together, because they're just so good together, and it feels wrong for them not to be together in my mind. But yeah, I need to rewatch that though, because I feel like now I could definitely rewatch it like without them being together. But I'm also gonna cry so much because Matthew Perry. I am so sad. It's been a year now, right? I think it's been a year, and I can't. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Has it been a year? I think it's been a year. I think so. It's kind of like I haven't done it yet, but I know within the next like month or so I'm probably gonna rewatch Harry Potter again, because I do that a lot. And now that Maggie Smith's gone, I don't know if I can watch it. I don't know. There's so many actors in that show that are dead now, and I'm so sad because it's such a good show. It's so good though. But or it's show, it's movies, it's Harry Potter, but like, and I've talked about before how I obviously don't support what's it called? What's the author's name again? J.K. Rowling, whatever her name is. I don't support her at all, obviously, but I can separate like the movies from her because too many like amazing people were involved in the movies to make me like boycott them, if that makes sense. Because it sure it is based on her work, but it's more so, you know, not her work, if that makes sense. I don't know if this makes sense. I feel like I'm defending myself when I don't have to, but I feel like someone is gonna attack me, and I don't want that. So please don't. But yeah. I don't even know how I got here. I know I was talking about watching Castle. That's about it. Alright, I was gonna watch Castle after this. And that's what I was talking about. But anyways, what else do I have to talk about? I don't know. I have no clue right now. What have I been doing since I saw you last? I told you, yeah, because I think I recorded my last voiceover right after I got my driver's license. So I have my driver's license now, which is pretty cool. It's really nice, and I'm happy about that. Except for the fact that the car that I drive, because I only took automatic, the car that I drive, my dad kind of hit a deer. Not his fault, it just ran out in front of him. And he's okay. By the way, when he texted me that he had done that, he didn't say that he was okay at first, and I was very confused. But then he was like, by the way, I'm okay. And I'm like, thank you. That's the only thing I cared about. But the car is not drivable right now, and it's getting repaired, but it's gonna take forever to repair. So I don't have a car, or like the car I usually drive, I can't drive right now, but I can borrow my aunt's car. So that's what I did today to go to the gym. But I feel weird because I don't like borrowing someone else's car. Obviously the car I usually drive is my parents', or it's my dad's, but I don't like that one. I feel fine with because it's my dad's, but my aunt's is like a little bit weird. But it was nice driving, so I did. But yeah. Yeah, so I have my license. I know you guys know that. What else? I'm going to the gym again. That is what I'm doing with my life. And I'm obviously going to college. That's what I do usually. However, the reason there wasn't a video last week or the week before that was 2 weeks ago, like the week before that. The week before last. I've switched my days to so that I post on Sundays, because during the week I'm either at college or work, depending on if I don't have college, I'm at work. If I have college, if I have college, I'm at college, obviously. God, my brain is not connected today. But I switched it because during the week, again, I have something to do normally, and so I don't want to stress myself during the week, so I always record my voiceover on the Saturday, and then I can edit it, or like finish editing it on the Sunday and then upload. But I didn't post last week, or not last week, the week before that, because I was at a party Saturday, and it was one of those parties that like ran into like 2, 3, 4 a.m. and I slept over because I was able to, which was great because I didn't want to get home after I've been drinking, which, by the way, again, Sweden, drinking limit, I'm fine, age-wise. I'm fine. I don't want anyone to be on me being like, you're not 21 yet. I don't even live in the US, okay? Leave me be. Never have, never will. I probably never will, but can't say never, I guess, but probably never will. But anyways, yeah, I'd been like drinking stuff like that. I didn't want to get home like when I was after I'd been drinking, because that doesn't feel too safe. My parents definitely would have picked me up, but I also like didn't want them to like have to get out of the way because I could just sleep there, so I did. So I and then the day after I was hungover, so I didn't get home for a bit, and I obviously I wasn't home basically all weekend, so I couldn't record and like upload the video then, obviously. And then last weekend I was sick, so then I couldn't do that either, because I had a fever and everything, and I was like, nah, ain't doing this. So sorry about that, but I think you'll understand. Oh my god, also thank you so much for 5k. We literally hit that, I think, last night, but I really posted about it today because I saw it like as I was like half awake, and I was like, oh my god, but I'm not gonna post now because then I don't know what I'm typing. But I posted about it like just like an hour or two ago now, when I'm recording this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for 5k. That is absolutely insane. It genuinely blows my mind. Like I don't know what to say other than thank you. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys mean so much to me. You have no clue how much this means to me and how much you all mean to me. And yeah, I love you guys. You know I love you. Sorry, I'm so tired. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? I don't know what else I've been up to. By the way, me going to a party, if you've been here before, you should be proud of me because I went outside my house. That is not college or work. I went outside my house and I socialized with people. It was with my college friends and it was really nice because it was just like, I don't know how many there was, maybe like 13 people, and some people like left early and stuff like that, but it was really nice because I know all of them and it was a great party. But I'm not used to that. But yeah, anyways, what have you been up to? Anyways, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!